what we do here is go back.
What's up, everybody? Josh Felt Trades here. Now that I'm finally back home, I get to set up all my mic gear, and I'm very, very excited to not use this anymore. Don't get me wrong, this thing, not bad. It wasn't that bad, honestly. It works, and the mustache I'm gonna miss. But you know what? When this little port down here, the little headphone jack doesn't work, can't monitor the audio. You don't necessarily need to, but it's also kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm just thinking to myself, how much longer is this gonna last? Especially with USB port wiggling and stuff too, so I just decided to invest in a better mic. It's gonna help me in the future. Got a lot of cool software with that interface too, so that's another big thing. But anyways, I just decided to make a video, unboxing, and just a little comparison between the two. Right now I'm just using my lens hopper microphone, so you get a decent quality out of my camera because any DSLR microphone sucks. And I'm gonna use the same headphones for both. They're a reference grade, pretty much. I'll give you a quick look at that. These headphones right here is what I'm gonna be monitoring all of it with and listening to the audio with. So it'll be the Shure SRH940s. Really, really nice headphones. This is the Blue Yeti at the lowest settings, right in front of my face. Picks up pretty well, even on the lowest gain, but I have to be pretty loud. And the worst part is, like, you can hear the fan noise in the background. I can hear it through my monitoring. It's really weird. Kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's not horrendous, but I can't cut that out very well. On the wavelengths here, I can't see it. I'm not gonna edit this audio at all. It's gonna be pure, just straight up from it. There's no editing on either mic. I do enjoy that you can change like the patterns, whatnot. That's nice, and you can mute it whenever you want. But the worst part is hearing this. And then when I have to go be really quiet at night, all my friends hear this. They'll hear it like this. And I have to be a lot quieter and a lot closer to the microphone. Because unfortunately the floor here is very thin, the walls are very thin, so I have to try to be quiet. So if I try to talk louder, it's starting to peak very loudly, and it picks up a lot more noise. And this is in the cardioid pattern, so it's supposed to pick up directly in front of it, even though it's still picking up pretty much most of the room. So hopefully the new microphone fixes that. But this is the Blue Yeti. Not a terrible mic. I paid $90 for it, used, and I got it for 2 years. Can't argue, but it was time to upgrade. And this is at the absolute lowest gain on this microphone. Well, other than switching it to the minus 10 decibels, there's always that. But I'm going to turn the gain up because obviously this is not working. Where I found, after playing around with it actually, right about here is where it seems to be really good for me. Everyone can hear me really well. Mind you, the audio wavelengths on this audio track is very weird. Like, I'll see if I can show you at all. It's very weird because, like, I'm talking very loudly, and in the monitor it's pretty loud, but, like, it's not that loud. I'm not quite sure, but this is the microphone. This actually holds it up fairly well. And I don't think there's actually much noise at this level. Like, I can hear it in my headphones, but not terribly. So, like, every time I talk, it picks it up, and the light will light up on the interface, so that's really nice. But I'll turn it up a bit louder, because you usually want the mic to be about 6 decibels, but it's really loud in my ears, so I can turn the monitoring down a little bit. But yeah, stand does suck still, but it's okay. So it's like right in front of my face. Like, it's right in front of my face. But so it sounds like, and if I just go over here, you can hear the. But apparently, like, when I was playing some video games, I was playing some video games last night, it wasn't too bad, which is really nice. But that's that, and I can turn on the right here is your low pass filter. That's supposed to help get rid of any like low frequency sounds, like just humming, like low humming, 80 hertz and under kind of deal. It's supposed to just help eliminate that. I don't know if there's any difference. I'll find out in post-production. Like I said, these are completely unedited audio files. So the real game changer is if I actually edit the audio files later and see if that works. it works better for this as opposed to the Blue Yeti. Everyone so far has said that this mic sounds really great. Like I can turn the gain up all the way and it'll be really, it just kind of like jumps really loudly. It's really weird. So if I keep it around this level, this is kind of where it should be. At least I think so. I will be right back with my final thoughts on this, or at least the first impressions after I throw it all together and hear them side by side. So yeah. So alright, after editing and everything, this audio right here is going to be edited to the best of my abilities. So keep that in mind, and I have turned up the gain a fair bit. And I am talking a lot louder. Now, what I'm thinking is happening, because I didn't talk about what audio interface I got really too much. I got the Scarlett Solo 2nd gen. So far, it's really nice. You have an input for your mic and an input for guitar if you really want to record that, which is, I'm not going to need it too much, but it's there. So I've turned down my monitoring a bit more, but this is where it's peaking maximum at 6 decibels. Now, what I've figured is that it's easier to turn up the gain through the hardware as opposed to software, because then you'll get a lot of noise and it's really not as high quality. So it's right in front of my face. It looks like it's starting to peak, but that's literally where you want it to be. But because it's still technically a lower end interface, what I'm thinking that's happening is that because this needs at least 48 volts phantom power to power it up. So what I'm thinking is you need to turn the gain up pretty high for it to get it to work, because this isn't like a professional grade. This is for like YouTube voiceovers, and just kind of, it works perfectly for what you need to do. It's not like you need a million different mics, stuff like that. So the gain's going to be louder on here, which makes the audio signal clearer, and I'll be able to pick up any ambient noise and hopefully cut it out in Audacity, because that's where I edit the audio before I send it to Premiere Pro. But if it's better in Premiere Pro, somebody let me know. I'm still learning as I go along. But anyways, the final verdict is holy crap. What an amazing difference. Like, just astonishing. The Blue Yeti picks up so much room noise. It picks up the fans of my computer really bad, and it sucks because I can't place the mic like farther away from it. I can't place the PC farther away from me. It's the only place I can put everything. It's wild. This still doesn't pick it up that bad, and like it automatically chops off when I get really high. It's just, this microphone literally only decides to pick up my voice. I mean, yeah, sure, it'll pick up keyboard strokes, but that's because I have green switches on my Razer Black Widow Ultimate. It'll barely pick up the clicks of my mouse, so that's great. But that's my keyboard. I should get a quieter keyboard, but I don't have the money. This is so much better, in my opinion. Like, it's definitely more money than a Blue Yeti. Just plug and play mic, Blue Yeti. If you're starting out, yeah, grab a used Yeti, honestly, because it got me through 2 years and it was fucking really good. It was really good. But even if you want, get the 2020, because it's still amazing, but you do have to buy an interface. That's where it gets expensive. In the States, everything's a lot cheaper. Just honestly, in my opinion, if you live in the States, go with an XLR mic. Go with the 2020 or the 2035. Either or, you'll be pleased with either of them. It'll be amazing. And you can probably buy a cheaper interface too. There was just nothing available where I was at. Yeah, final verdict is this microphone is amazing. I'm loving it so far. I'm so happy I upgraded this. But anyways, I'm going to try not to let this drag on too long. And this, like I said, this audio is going to be edited just to see like what it's going to be final, like 100% once I'm done, what the audio will sound like. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in another video. Peace.